Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Rick Taylor from Rick Taylor Entertainment, back with another episode of the Rap Draft. You already know what I'm saying? And got a special guest today, man. My boy, SlimDawg, Millionaire. What's going on with you, man?
How you doing, my baby?
Not much, man. Welcome back, bro. Thanks for coming back to the show.
Having me back.
For sure. It's been a minute since we did, we chopped it up. I think you was like my second or third episode, bro. And it's crazy. Like, this like episode 95.
Yeah.
No, it's 96, so... That's crazy, bro. Welcome back. Like I said, how you been, bro?
Shit, I've been straight, still trying to figure out this music shit, trying to get my shit back going, because, I fell back for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Well, I ain't really fought back, but just, like, not having my head and then not doing what I was supposed to be doing and shit, so kind of fell off a little bit, but, it'll all come together as it's meant to be.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So, what's new with you so far? Like, since you've been last time we interviewed, what's new?
Shit, a lot of shit new. I had, I started doing my own videos and shit, just cause I had I'm trying to do something and shit, and like, I don't like waiting, I'm impatient.
Facts.
And kind of, on a business mind, you gotta be, you gotta have your budgets in order and shit. Some shit just don't be making sense to me and shit. Right. So I got that. I started my own podcast called Dog Talk TV. I mean, we just be on there talking shit, popping shit, about relationship, street shit, whatever. I mean, if I come over there, just pop your shit, get your shit off. And, I've been dropping music. I just dropped a tape a couple months ago called... was it Stray Dog 3, I think? I just dropped that a couple months ago. That motherfucker doing good. I got that TT Patty with Chicken P on there.
Yeah.
All that shit and a couple of my other niggas. And then I've been trying to get off into just the internet world, period. Like with the skits, I've been doing skits with my guy Plenty Swagger. I mean, I'm trying to get everybody on board with it. Because like I'm saying right now, the YouTubers and streamers and all the internet influencers making more money than the rappers.
Facts.
I mean, faster.
Facts.
So
they're getting that content out there. It's crazy. I'm getting back into that as well. You know what I'm saying? I've been writing up scripts, and I want to get back into the skits as well and stuff like that. So you definitely on the right path, bro. It's all about content these days.
It's
bro.
all about content, and I've been slacking on that too. Like I said, I've been in my head thinking about some other shit. I got a lot of responsibilities going on, but just trying to figure it all out, find a balance. Because at the end of the day, this shit gonna pay for everything I got.
Right.
I mean, so I can't slack on this trying to take care of that when I'm trying to get this to pay for that.
Facts.
I mean, so I gotta.
And it's pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, like you're a one-man band, man. You know what I'm saying? You record your own music. Yeah. You just started making beats, shoot your own videos, man. Like, talk about that. Like what made you want to get into all that?
Oh, man, shit. I had to. It's like when you start this rapping, it's like everybody gonna get paid but you. Until it start paying you, everybody getting paid for you. So you gotta pay for the beats, you gotta pay for the studio time, you gotta pay for the videos. I mean, Thanks. And it's like if you don't pay enough, you don't get put in the lineup of where you're supposed to get put in. You know what I mean? Because it's always somebody gonna be more popular, more influence coming with you, and then 9 times out of 10, they gonna get put before you gonna get pushed back. I got tired of that, so I was just forced to start doing my own shit. You know what I mean?
Right. You know what I'm saying? And as an artist, bro, you on the right path because, like, especially with the studio. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's best to have your own studio if you're an artist and record yourself because all that studio time can add up and stuff like that.
It can, fast too.
Yeah, but with that being said, I just imagine how it is to be like your own engineer, wake up, record your own music and stuff like that. Yeah. Then, like you said, you trying to do your own videos and stuff. I know that could be difficult. Talk about trying to shoot your own videos.
Man, it's hard. You don't, it's like, I don't know, you don't get the kind of movements you want. You don't get the... And then plus, if you starting out not knowing nothing about it, you know your videos ain't gonna look as good as the ones that you pay for a professional to do it. You know what I mean? So it's going through the motions of learning, trying to edit, get the colors right, get the get the angles right, the scenes right, all the other stuff. So when you ain't got no help, it's like you just gotta kind of figure out how to make it look good yourself. Like, cause I don't got nobody to come hold the camera. I mean,
right.
I ain't got nobody to edit for me. I ain't got nobody to teach me none of that shit. So
right.
I gotta just dive in and learn how to do it myself. And it's hard, but you know, the more you do stuff, the easier it gets.
Right. And you know what's crazy about you actually shooting your own videos, you might even unlock or learn something new to put people on. Like you might learn a new style of doing something, create a new wave of doing something.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, so the videos I did do for myself, like it of course it don't look as good as the professionals, but at least I'm able to get my vision in as best as I can. Because even when I do pay for videos, I'll explain like, yeah, I want this to do that and this and this and that. And then a lot of times it don't come back like that. So at least when I'm doing it myself, I can put my own vision into it and create that. Facts. I mean, just like I'm doing with the music, I put my vision into the song and I can create it on my own.
Facts.
I mean, and that's the good thing with the studio. Like, I don't got to pay for the hours and I don't got to get rushed.
Right.
With the hours.
Did it take you a long time to learn how to record yourself and learn, like, you know, how you want your sound to sound and get it crispy?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm still learning that. Like, cause every day is like, it's like something new. Like I do a song on a different type of beat, and it's like, damn, why I sound like this on this beat? Like, why I'm not sounding regular? So I gotta go in and change some stuff, figure it out, go back to YouTube, see what I should do. You know what I mean? And so it's like you never get it. Well, I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna just say you never gonna like have it to a T to where like, all right, boom, I got it. I ain't gotta do nothing because say you came and record with me, and the sound that I got preset don't fit you, so now I gotta go through, do it all over, and try to find your sound to where you like it. You know what I mean, and there's a lot of that going on too, because I do record. I like then recorded a lot of artists in the city. I mean, a lot of big artists in the city too came through there. So it's like,
I can imagine that too, like record the artists and stuff like that, and you'd be like, dang, you just heard something fire or heard something weak. I'm pretty sure that could drive you like, man, I gotta go crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, dude. They be coming in there dropping fire, and like, you know, I'm a rapper first.
Facts.
This just second, because like I'm really only doing it for my guys. It ain't like I have yet to have like somebody I don't really know come in there and record, because like this space is personal. So I really been doing it like to try to help my guys out in the sense of that, and I don't really charge them much if I charge them at all. So
let me ask you this, and keep it real, because I know I've been hearing stuff too. Like, you know how artists record artists, and it's been like, I've heard some things like the artist who record another artist, that artist might come in and drop some fire, and then they might try to, like, you know, bullshit on their engineering or something like, I'm finna fuck this shit up.
Hell no, I ain't on none of that shit.
That's
if anything, I'm gonna try to, like, I always, like, I hear it. Sometimes when you at the mic, you only hear as far as your mind go. But that's why it's like, that's why it's good to have somebody else in the studio with you. And that's the downside of always recording yourself, not having nobody else in there. You only as good as your mind goes. So when somebody rapping and they say something a certain way, and then I hear it, I'm like, no, you should say it like this. Drag this out. Go high right here. Go low right here. Then I'm going to chop the beat right here and then do it like that. I mean, I'm always trying to give my input on what I think will make the song better. If you like it, you don't. If it sound good, I mean, we're going with it. I ain't never on no hating shit like that. Never.
Right. That's 100, and that's all the part of that, like getting you a team, getting you some people you can trust to give you the real advice you need to be around you when it comes to that type of stuff. I noticed you had a lot of collabs, man. You had a lot of, got a song with Chicken P. You had songs with MarijuanaXO, Joe Pablo. You know, a lot of people, man, like, how did you get those features? And, like, you know, is it always like you pay the you pay the feature, or is it like really about building a relationship with somebody?
It's about both, because you know, when you do get to the point to where, like, okay, this is what I'm doing to pay the bills now. I mean, you gotta respect, like, even though they can come in there, do a verse, 10 minutes, get up out of there, it didn't take them none, they didn't have to pay for none, it's all off they, I mean, you still gotta respect the grind that it took for them to get there. Like, they pay for everything just like you, all the way up to get to that point. So it's like, when I come out artist, I don't care if we got a relationship or not, I gotta respect the grind, respect the hustle. I don't give a fuck if it's a brand new artist who I feel like ain't even on my level. I still gotta come like, what you doing, what you want to work, how much you want to work type shit. I never came at nobody on trying to get some free work done ever. You know what I mean? So I just respect because I know how much I'm paying for this shit. Like all I pay for my studio equipment, all that other stuff. Like even though I don't charge most of the time because I want to see everybody around me go up, it's like sometimes I have to because it's like I got other hustles going on too that I'm taking my time away from to come, record you. So, so it's all about respecting them as a person, respecting their grind and all they put into it.
Right.
I mean,
and that's 100 that you feel like that, like you pay what the artists want and stuff like that, and you ain't gonna try to underball nobody because you know how much it is to put this money in this stuff.
Yeah, because they gonna give you a price. You either gonna go with it or you not.
Right. Now let me ask you: have you ever been like spent before? Like, is it hard getting up with these artists?
Oh hell yeah, it's definitely hard getting up with artists today. Cause like once they get to that certain point, I wouldn't even classify everybody as like, oh, get big headed, but it's like, things happen to where like, okay, they known by a lot of more, they getting a lot of more fans, so they get a lot more inboxes, a lot more calls, a lot more texts. I mean, I know firsthand I can't get to every one of them and shit. Like I be trying my best, like I see them, but it's like, okay, let me rock, and then I get a phone call, and then I gotta do this and I gotta do that, and then it's like, oh man, you bullshitting. Like, no, I forgot, folks, or I was too busy, or this and that, folks. We get a lot of inboxes, but a lot of people. It is hard. You just gotta. I mean, if you really want it, you just gotta either keep trying or find another way around it. I mean,
facts. Because I know a lot of people be getting spent, or could be getting spent because these artists is big and stuff. You be wanting to get on the songs. You just gotta,
they big, and then they get to a point to where you a brand new person, brand new rapper. It's like they gotta. It's a safety issue now too. A lot of them be worried about.
Does that ever upset you? Like, cause I know it might upset a lot of artists. Like, man, they act.
I ain't gonna say it don't. I ain't gonna say it don't piss you off. But it's like me. It's different because I've been around. You know what I mean? And I know niggas. So it's like when it happens to me, I know what's going on. Like because I've been around. I see what's going on. So when I say what I say, it's different because like I know y'all. I've been around every rapper, every hot rapper in the city and shit. And we had conversations, motherfuckers. Like I ain't new, so it'll be different for me than somebody brand new trying to get features from everybody and all that other stuff. For them people, like I would just say keep trying because niggas do be busy and then niggas do got other stuff to think about. Like especially if like say you a new rapper and you come up claiming this hood over here, but you want a feature with one of these niggas and they don't fuck with that hood or they into it with somebody from that hood. Like, okay, you got the money, but it's like, what am I walking into type shit. You know what I mean? So you got to be mindful of everything.
Could be tricky.
It could be tricky. So you just got to keep everything in mind. Like, and if you reaching out and you're not getting a response or you're not getting the response that you don't get the response that you was looking for, you just got to take it for what it is and keep moving. Either keep trying or move on.
Right.
But the best thing to do is like just keep trying to do it yourself because even still like nowadays people don't care if you got talent, they care if you got status.
Your business, how your hustle is.
Yeah, all that shit. Like you can be the coldest rapper in the world, but if you ain't got nothing going on, they gonna fan you off. You know what I mean?
Right.
They ain't gonna be. But say you a brand new artist and they go look at your page and like, oh, he doing the little numbers and shit, then you will get that response faster than if you was just brand new, 20 views. I mean, no video like that. They ain't really gonna fuck with you like that. So you gotta build yourself up first.
Right. Now let me ask you, as you being a part of this Milwaukee culture and being a part of music genre and stuff like that, what do you feel about Milwaukee as a whole right now?
I feel like Milwaukee turned. Like I'm proud of Milwaukee because shit, back in the day, it was we was putting out a lot of bullshit, and it's like certain artists came in and changed the game, and it's like now we on a whole nother level. Now we in competition. Now we recognized now. I mean, and no matter what differences I got with the artists in the city and shit, I still respect them and congratulate them for that, because if they didn't do that, then we probably wouldn't be where we at now. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm so proud of Milwaukee that we did this music shit so good.
Right, man. Man, we came a long way, bro.
A long way.
Like you said, we really found our sound. We got our style. I feel like we already had our style and stuff. We had our sound, but it's solidified.
Yeah, we was just so small. We couldn't
Right.
get noticed. And people to come here, see our style, and then go back home with
take
it.
it
And then claim it. So it's like we can't get our due diligence. But,
right. But
they see us now. Like,
they see it. We've been on YouTube, going crazy on YouTube for a minute.
YouTube, TikTok, all that.
Right, and then it's also like it feel good. It feel good to see. My bad. It feel good to see a lot of like. When I go to YouTube, I look up beats, Milwaukee type beats. We got our own whole bunch of Milwaukee type beats. A lot of artists going crazy for the city. We got like Chicken and Tax Free, the face of the city and stuff. Big Frame JP. So it give a lot of people a hope, man. Like, man, we can really do this. We right here right now.
Right.
And I mean, I feel like it's going crazy. You know, let me ask you this: like, do you feel like as an artist, do you feel like you blackballed, or do you feel like you're underrated, or do you feel like you just ain't really going hard as you feel like you should?
All that. All that, because like once that bullshit started happening to me where motherfucker was doing their best to try to keep everybody from working with me, I should have went harder. But instead I let it deter me, and I did exactly what niggas wanted, which was fall back. Like, I was still dropping, but like I wasn't doing the videos, I wasn't doing the interviews, I wasn't trying to work with niggas this and this and that. And then, like I said, it's different for me. So when I reach out and try to get some work in with niggas, and I don't get no response, like, I know what's going on. So I be like, fuck niggas and this and that. But I let all that shit deter me from doing what I've been doing. Because had I would have kept going as hard as I was going, then it would have been a different story. Like,
right.
It's like, now they asking. It's like, shit still be new to me as well. Because like when I go outside, a lot of people know me. I mean, that's weird, motherfucker stopping you, talking to you like you know them, but like I don't know y'all. But it's like, and they tell me every day, like, keep going. I be listening to your shit, keep going. But like when I go look at the numbers, it's like,
you're really looking at me and shit.
I mean, so it's like I let all that shit deter me from going as hard as I supposed to be. So I would say it's all that, and like with the blackball and shit, like that shit really real, because like people will tell me like, oh yeah, folks, I got a phone call from so and so telling me not to fuck with you, this and this and that, and he said this, he said that. Like everywhere I've been going, the same thing, same phone call from the same person. You know what I mean? And at that time, folks was the hottest thing in the city. So it's like, no matter how cold I was or how locked in we was, if you trying to get here and this person get you there and I can't, then I mean,
right,
who you gonna fuck with?
Right.
I mean, even if you didn't fuck with that person.
Right. And I want to ask you this question too. Like, I know this is old, but I remember I had an artist up here. You know, I'm just gonna say MarijuanaXO. I had him up here. I know y'all had issues before, and that was a while ago. Yeah. And I asked him about it, and he just gave me like, man, that's over with. So I just wanted to ask you from your point of view, because I remember it was time. You know, not trying to bring up nothing, because like I said, I'm all about positive vibes. You know, so I'm all about the city pushing together. Yeah. But I know you wanted to get your story out as well and just say what it is today. You know, like what happened with that whole situation? Because y'all was tight.
We was tight, but like we had we had underlying issues, and it was like how it came to light, it made it seem as though I was a new artist. He took me under his wing, brought me out, helped me up, and then I turned on him, got to talking shit about him, when really the backstory was, you know, we really was kids, grew up together, and then you know how parents move, you grow apart, you grow up, and then you link back in with each other, all that shit. That's really what happened. But when I first met him, like, I wasn't rapping at the time. And then, like, I didn't really, he told me he was rapping and shit, but like, I never really heard nothing until one of the bitches got in the car and asked to play a song and shit. And you know, like, that shit really irks me, because when I'm in the car, I be trying to get him out. I don't want to hear your shit. So, you know, I let her play this shit. And it's like, I'm getting even more mad because this bitch had put on some fire. And then I look over.
It's a competitive spirit.
Yeah, I mean, so I look over, and I see a familiar face and shit, and I look over again. I'm like, hold on, that's my brother. You know what I mean? So then I hit him up like, what up? Call me. He called me right away. You know what I mean? And then he just told me to pull up, and we was kicking it at first. You know what I mean? I wasn't on no shit trying to get in, because by then I had started rapping. I probably made like 10 songs or something. But then I would be outside trapping all day, then come back, do a song, put it out there, go on with my day. I ain't care about nothing else, because I was just doing it for fun. And you know what I mean? I had did a song like a year before that, and it did good. So my brothers kept trying to convince me to rap, but I never had the time, and I didn't want to pay for the studio time. So I just spent the G's and got my own studio. So then when we linked back in, like I said, but before I even linked back in with him, like, bro, and then was telling me, like, bro, you should do a song with these niggas, they this and this and that. I'm like, no, I do this shit myself, because at the time, I did have a big following on Facebook and shit. I ain't even have an Instagram. Well, I had an Instagram, but I had like 1,000 followers or some shit.
Right.
So then when we linked in, I'm like, shit, fuck it, I'm with him. Just fuck it. So I asked the nigga how much he want, and he gave me the price. Shit. It's either I took it or leave it, so I took it. But in his words was everything we do, but that price we locked in. Everything we do from here, you know what I mean, just on the love, because we fuck with each other. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I give him what he asked for. You know, we do a bunch of other shit, and it's like all the other shit we couldn't come on agreements with. Like, it's a bunch of street shit involved with it. You know what I mean, it's like I felt like I kept losing on the help that I was giving out, because this costing me money. I mean, I borrow you money, borrow you this, borrow you that, trying to help you get good on the money side, because like the music was paying, but it wasn't paying like that. So it was like, all right, bro, you know what I mean, we do some other shit. I'm really in the streets, so we was falling in on that shit. And then like when it came to the music, he felt like him helping me get seen on the music was, I guess, costed more than the help I was giving him. I'm like, shit, bro, you some big G's in the hole. Like, this music shit ain't worth that much to me, folks. I need mine. And then we just got to get into it about a bunch of petty shit, like I was releasing videos on his channel, even though I paid for everything. I mean, this all my shit, releasing the shit on his channel, because shit, why wouldn't I? His channel dumping right now. But you know, he was getting paid from the YouTube, which I didn't give a fuck about, because my shit had come later. But then I guess one of the songs had got flagged because of the sample, and we was finally finna start building my YouTube up. So the next video was supposed to drop on mine, which was the song that me, him, and Tax was on. So he was like, well, since I ain't getting paid for this one got to go on my channel, because I got to get paid somehow. I'm doing all these verses for free for you. And I'm like, what? Like, we was just doing music, folks. These was your words. Like, I ain't asked you for none of this shit. I mean, this what you wanted. So I'm really doing what you asked for. It ain't fair that you get paid off all my videos on YouTube and I ain't getting shit. So I'm not doing that. And that's where the decline started, because it came like a more of a I'm me and you not even nobody type shit. And you know, but for me, I've been me before I even started rapping. So you gonna respect me. I don't give a fuck who you think you is.
Right.
I mean, so our egos just got the best of us, and then we had to part ways. But it got so bad to where shit, I don't know if a motherfucker could come back from the things we tried to do to each other. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Because I don't do the disrespect. Because like, even after all the rap shit, if I ain't got it, like, you still down to my name, and my name is what's getting me paid. So you gotta respect that. If you ain't gonna respect that, fuck the money, fuck the fame, fuck the music, fuck all that. Like,
I feel that.
I gotta make you respect me now.
Right.
So that's what had got to us. It wasn't no, he found me, then I turned on him. It was just like, shit, we was brothers, and shit, brothers fall out, but
facts.
It went a little deeper than when it was supposed to go.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
I know how it go.
And it's just the egos wouldn't let us come and talk like regular men and try to talk that shit out.
Yeah, that's them. Like everybody's story who been brothers before and they fall out. It's the egos, and then like it be like y'all don't come back until later on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know how it go. You know, I've been in those situations. Yeah. Shit is in those situations right now, so you know I know how it go. Now I just want to piggyback off of that. I know that his page that got turned off and like taken down, or videos got taken down. Did you have anything to do with that?
Hell yeah, I did that.
You did?
But I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't gonna do that shit at first. Like I was on my computer, and I must have was on YouTube or some shit, and then I realized his shit was still logged in. So I mean, I talked it over with a few people like as to what I should do, because like I was tired of niggas getting paid for my shit and not busting me down. So my whole plan was just to go over there and delete everything that had me on it that I wasn't getting paid for. But I let motherfuckers get in my ear and all that other shit, and they like, man, fuck that shit. All the shit dude doing to you, like, you know, at the time he had like 15,000 followers. I think I had like 5 or some shit. And, you know, this man was getting up at the crack of dawn. I'm getting screen recordings and screenshots from all my fans. Like, look, dude, he's saying this, he's saying that. And I'm like, I got tired of it. So I'm like, bro. And I asked him, like, bro, please, can you please stop doing that shit, folks? Like, I'm asking you nicely. You know what I mean? So it was like, I got to the point where I'm like, fuck it, you want to keep trying to keep me from getting bigger, I'm finna knock your shit down. So at the end of the day, I just made the decision, like, I'm finna delete all this shit. But I knew how YouTube worked. I knew, like, if you prove that it was fraud, like, they'd put it back up, it'd go back to where it was. Because a couple videos I had deleted.
So you know he was gonna get it back?
Yeah. Okay. Eventually, if he did it right and shit. Well, all he had to do was re-upload it and it'd go back into the algorithm. I mean.
Right.
But, so it was like, it wasn't no big deal to me. I'm like, fuck this and delete all that shit. I mean. Right. But that wasn't my original intention. But shit, I mean,
he was just going off emotion and shit like that.
Yeah,
I get it.
Motherfuckers was making it worse, or like reminding me of everything and shit. Right. So hell yeah, I did that shit. Right. And I'm like, nigga, what you gonna do about it? Because like I said, that street shit really got real, like really real, to where like motherfuckers tried to put each other in the dirt type shit. So
they could have got worse. Like, yeah, damn near got worse, but I'm glad it didn't get to that.
Now, it got to that.
It got to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I told you, like, I'm big on my respect. That's why I said fuck all that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about the music, the fame, none of that shit, folks. You gonna respect me as a man, folks. And all that shit, all the talking you was doing at first, like, all right, boom. But now you getting disrespectful with the dick sucker and bitch ass nigga this and all the other shit. So now you getting disrespectful. Now I gotta say something. But like my platform ain't as big as yours, so I had to go to where I can be seen. Right.
And I get it, like, you know what I'm saying, when your platform ain't as big as the other person, it may like they gonna take the other person's side. They wanna hear your story.
Bro, that's what they
I feel
automatically took his side. I'm like, bro, what? Like, even people who was there who witnessed what was going on still was talking like that wasn't going on, like, or I was foul for what I was doing. Like, y'all telling me I'm foul for what I did, but y'all not telling this man nothing.
That's
and that's because y'all need that man. Y'all don't need me, so y'all quick to tell me off, but y'all ain't telling this man nothing.
That's how it go. Like, the person with the most followers, most motion, like, they win.
Man, I just got tired of that shit, so I'm like, fuck it.
But with that all that being said, and all that's been gone now and it's been done, you know, I like to end, if it's any confrontation or any beef, I try to like end it with some positive notes. You know what I'm saying? Like, could y'all ever get back to doing work with each other? Like, have y'all resolved that issue?
Yeah, I ain't talked to him ever since the real got real. I ain't heard shit. I mean, which is what I could say. That's what I asked for, but it's like shit. Before it got to that, motherfucker tried to resolve because it didn't have to go there. It's like. Like I said, the ego got it there, so it's like, I don't know. But from what happened, I don't know if we can come back from that. Well, I don't give a fuck. I mean, because shit.
You willing to, like, if it was to, like, y'all can talk, you willing to squash it?
Yeah, I squash it.
Okay.
I mean, cause shit, like I said before, all that shit happened. Like we was locked in. He did some real nigga shit for me, saved me a couple times.
Facts, that's facts.
I did a lot of real nigga shit for him and didn't have to go there, but it's like it went there. So it's like, nah, it's just up to you.
So I'm gonna say this, XO, man. When you watch this episode, if you watch this, man, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what happened. I ain't trying to be in y'all business, but I remember y'all was locked in. He's willing to squash it. If you willing to squash it, man, squash it.
Because you got to think about it.
It's bigger than us.
Right,
it's bigger for the city.
Because you got to think about it, like on the bigger side, like I said, I had just started rapping before I tapped into him. And for us to do those couple songs and then I blow up overnight and everybody get to looking at us like we a trio and we just came out, like it was something there that made that happen. So it's like, to throw all that down the drain for some.
Yeah, it ain't worth it, bro.
I mean,
it ain't worth it. That's what I'm saying. And I know XO, like, bro, cool as fuck, bro. Like, and he got drive, bro. And I know how, like I said, I don't try to get in nobody's business, but I know how the streets can be the streets and then stuff like that. But I'm like, if you can come back from it, bro, before it's too late, come back from it, bro.
Yeah, that was me, because I'm more of streets first.
Yeah, bro.
Streets first, music second. That's why I've been lacking on the music a lot in the videos, all the other shit, because, like, I got real responsibility.
Facts.
So I got to put the streets first, you know what I mean?
Facts,
and the streets is how I got my name, so I got to make people respect my name.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you watching this, man, let's squash it if y'all can, man. Like, cause y'all bomb was fired, bro. Like, making music together, and this music really can, like, at a point to the point it can pay, bro. Like, they had the city locked, Chicken had the city locked, tax free, you doing your thing. Like,
shit, they had the city locked for a second.
Facts. free blow too.
Oh yeah, free blow and free juicer. You know they just
free
juicer.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
What,
free
man?
Juicer.
They just knocked him. I'm salty.
Free juicer and blow, man. Now let me ask you, like, so this is another controversial question, man. Sweet Monae, you know, so I know it was a list she had, like, you know, she a YouTuber too and stuff. She had like rappers and stuff she liked to pass on or fuck, and she passed on you, and she was talking crazy to you, and you made a little post, and I seen that you actually did some stuff with her. Man, what was it like? What was it like working with Sweet Monae?
Man, that shit was like a headache. Like I tapped in just on some shit. I'm finna try to see if I can clap type shit. You know what I mean? But it was like, my God keep telling me, like, bro, stop trying to get sex and get work. You know what I mean? So it's like, when I tapped in with her, I'm like, fuck it. We could just try to do some work together and grow our platforms and shit. But it's like, shit, once she started working with me, her platform got to going back up. And my shit was kind of going down because a lot of my fans is like females and shit. So once they seen with her, it was like, oh, no, hell no, you dirty, you fucking her, all that other shit. And I'm like, man, fuck that shit, I'm trying to do something, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, but then her herself is a motherfucking headache. Like, she cool as a bitch, but like,
she seem cool, but she bought her paper, and she just like, you know, some people can be difficult, whatever you think, it can be your cup of tea or not.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
She was just not the bitch you would try to make your bitch type shit. Like, you would be sitting there fucked up trying to fuck with her like that and shit. But yeah, it was all fun. I mean, she cool. I look at her like a sitter now, but it's like shit.
Speaking of her, man, Sweet Monae, I know we gotta have you on the show. I know I reached out before. We gotta have you on the show for sure.
Yeah, get your bum ass up here and do the show.
We gotta have you on the show.
We was thinking about doing like a reality type shit, like relationship type shit, but like it would be cracking, but she too wild. I can't do that shit. Like, it really get real on that motherfucker. Shit. Like,
some people your cup of tea, and some people who not. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been doing your thing for a minute, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, I know you took a break, but like this time, you know what I'm saying, keep your feet on the gas. I'm real big on the city, bro. I'm not. It's not just because I'm from here. I don't know. It could be just because I'm from here, but I see the type of talent we have, bro.
Yeah.
And I just like the one thing I love about everybody from Milwaukee, like, as if we all got this chip on our shoulder. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers do not be try to give us the respect that we deserve, bro. Like, we proved our point many times, but it's like, we there, And we got artists popping, we got a lot of things popping, so it's like I think that describes us to go harder.
Yeah.
And be the best, bro. That's why I feel like can't nobody fuck with us, bro. Like, because like a lot of people might get that recognition, they be like, oh, we made it. But versus us, like, we know we going crazy, we know y'all see us, and y'all don't give us the respect we deserve, and it pushes us to go harder. So that's why I think, like, you know, that's dope about our city. So, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so shout out to everybody, man. Let me ask you this.
Like,
go ahead.
Ask your question.
No, go ahead. What you gonna say?
I feel like it's taking us longer because the unity not there.
Yeah.
I mean, because like we can't say what exactly is going on in other states and for Detroit, for instance, but like everybody on the outside looking in sees Detroit as like they stuck together until they all came up. Yeah. I mean, and in Milwaukee, they don't do that. Like once you get your fame, it's like it's your fame.
Right.
I feel like everybody want to be the one.
You're right. You're right. Everybody want to be the one.
It's like, why should I help you get more than me type shit. Like,
right.
Even though like, say if we was all together in the gang, but we all doing the same shit and we both want to be the one. Mm-hmm. Somebody gotta have the mind frame to be like, all right, well, I know he got a better chance, this and this and that. I'ma still do my thing, but if I help him, he could get there, then we can all get there faster. You know what I mean? And it's like we don't do that here. It's like, no, fuck that. I got my own shit. I'm finna do my own shit. I'ma get there. I'ma. That's what I mean. Right. I feel like that's what's going on here. That's why it's taking us harder to get there as a whole.
Facts. And I also felt like that too. It'd be other people in other people's ear like, man, you harder than that nigga, bro. You harder than that. Yeah, I mean, it ain't the fact if I'm harder than that nigga, bro. That nigga might got something different than I got. Yeah. And it's like we push this one dude, bro. That opened up so many doors to other people because this person, we can do a song with this person. Right. We can do whatever, bro. Like, just be a team player. Like, what can you offer at the moment? Whoever got the city popping right now, how can I be addition or help to this person? Right. You know what I'm saying? And then also at the same time, my shot to come because I feel like that honestly. Like, I'm a team player. Like,
but then it's like now, when them rappers get to a certain point, it'd be like too late. Because they done already did a lot of hard work themselves to get there, so now they feel like they don't need nobody. So like, you trying to come in, so like when you discover me, and I first came on here, at the time I could have been like, no, I don't need to do that shit. It's not like they get to that point too, to where it's like, shit, I don't need your help no more. Or I ain't, all that shit.
Which is crazy because it's like you should treat them that like everybody like this saying go. Treat the janitor just like you treat the boss. Yeah. Because you never know who you gonna need on the way up or coming down.
Because you wouldn't even want to sit in them chairs if they ain't had a janitor.
Right, bro. Like the fact that somebody reaching out to you, do it all, bro. Do it all. Like, if you gonna charge them, you charge them. If you don't charge them, show love, man. Because you never know. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am, bro. Like I'm saying, it gotta make sense with me. If it makes sense, it makes sense. If it don't, then pay the fee, whatever. But like,
and then that's to say, put yourself out there to be used to help you get to where you gotta go, but don't get misused.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you that firsthand. Don't get misused.
Facts.
So you gotta respect yourself first. So you can do all that help and I'll do all that other shit. But if you doing that and it's still not benefiting you, you gotta make the choice to either, take it or leave it.
Facts. You know, you've been going, like I said, you've been going crazy and everything like that, man. My final question for you is, what's next?
Shit, what's next is shit. I gotta get back on it, keep going. Like I said, I just dropped SlimDawg 3 a couple months ago. But now I got Rich Before Rap dropping on the 11th. Then I got I had the podcast going on, but street shit intervened. Motherfucker broke my crib, took all the equipment, all that other shit. So
I remember you said that. I remember that.
So I've been slowly getting that shit back together and slowly getting my mind right to get back into it. So I'm finna get that back going. I probably do something today just because I'm not doing it. But
right.
Yeah, I got that going on. Right now, I don't know what distro kid got going on, but they done took my songs down off everything. So I'm talking with them, trying to get my songs back uploaded and shit, because they already banned my account for trying to release some shit I didn't know I couldn't release. But I don't know. I'm in talks with them trying to get my songs back up, but I do got the new tape dropping through a different distro on the 11th. I got some new videos coming. I got some new skits coming. Like I said, my guy Plenty Swagger. Shit. I made my son do a song. I mean,
that's dope.
And when I posted it, they was fucking with it. You know, he only 11, so I'm finna try to work on getting him out here too and all that other shit.
That's dope, bro.
Try to bring the new generation up, because that's what I'm doing it for the kids anyway. So
as you should.
Even if I can't blow up and make the money I can to make sure they got it, I can use my platform to get them seen.
Yeah, put them in position.
Put them in position.
And what's crazy, I plan on doing the same thing with my son. I'm planning on making him a YouTube page. You know, my daughter, give her a YouTube page.
Because my oldest son, I just brought him back from Florida. I was living in Florida for a while. I was just back and forth and shit, but you know, I ain't really like it down there, so I just brought him back up here and shit. I'm finna show him this camera shit and the editing shit and all that other stuff. So
you're the second person that said that I know that lived in Florida. They said that, like, or just in a different city. They just said there was just something about it.
Yeah,
what was it like?
Florida, it's too big and too slow, and it rain a lot. I mean, and I'm still like, if I was planning on retiring soon, I go to Florida. That's what it's for, to retire and live life.
To chill.
It ain't for you trying to go down there with the hustle and start over all that. It costs too much to start over down there.
Yeah.
I mean, I went down there, I think I spent like almost $20,000 in a month trying to start over down there. I mean, then it went broke, so I had to come back.
Right.
And so it's like, yeah.
That's like Jada Kid said, bosses, they get fat and get chubby and move to Miami and retire. So.
Yeah, that's facts. So if when I do get to that point, because my whole thing is that's why I'm trying so much shit, and people keep telling me like you becoming a jack of all trades. You what they say
jack of all trades.
You good at a lot of shit, but master nothing.
Yeah.
So I gotta lock in and master something and get that paying me, so I can start doing everything else.
Yeah, I remember Ross said that, like, you know, you gotta be a master at one thing, and once you master that, then you can do all the other things you want to bring the extra equity and stuff like that. So
but it's like with all that other shit, it's like kind of hard to put all my money over here that's not paying me and then stop trying to, I mean, Facts. So it's like, you just got to figure out the balance. But yeah, my whole thing is to get rich and disappear. So
Facts. I feel like that should be everybody's goal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm hustling to stop hustling. Like, I do not want to do this shit the rest of my life. This shit tiring.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? I respect it, man. I want to thank you for coming on the show, bro, again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, both times you could have said no. Right. But you came on here. I respect everybody and appreciate everybody who wanted to come on this show and said yes to me, because that means a lot. You know what I'm saying? You got things going on right now. If any artists want to get in contact with you, or anybody who wants to get in contact with you, where can they find you at? You can find me anywhere. Instagram, Facebook at SlimDawg Millionaire. On Instagram it's SlimDawg_Millionaire. Facebook is SlimDawg Millionaire. My YouTube is SlimDawg Official. Like I said, I'm working on trying to get my songs back posted through distro. I don't know what they on and shit, but all my videos still on there. I still got a lot of videos on a lot of other people's channel, but I got plenty fire coming on my YouTube. So go add that motherfucker too. And then if y'all want to work, send music and beats and shit. My email is slimdawgmillions@gmail.com. I mean, shit, tap in. Let's get busy. Right, and that's SLIMDAWG. In case y'all didn't know, you know what I'm saying?
That's text.
And like any artist or any business want to hit me for my, do some work with the podcast, man, just hit me up, man. Rick Taylor Entertainment on Instagram and YouTube. Rick Taylor on Facebook. You can hit the Raps Rap _ on Instagram as well. So let's work, man. You know what I'm saying? But much love to everybody out there, man. You know what I'm saying? We just wrapped up a fire episode. My boy SlimDawg Millionaire, Rick Taylor, we out, man. Love.
Love.